Okay, guys, so we just got some information, I guess, over the last couple of days. I'm not always the first to bring you guys this information, but stay with me. We just got some information that Josh Brolin has been cast in the upcoming Lantern show set to air on HBO Max. Now, it hasn't actually been said what his actual character is going to be in a Lantern show, but everybody's kind of speculating that it is going to be Hal Jordan. Now, Josh Brolin as Hal Jordan, I wanted to give you more of my thoughts on that. It's not my first pick. Look, Josh Brolin's a great actor, and he's been great in everything that he's been in. He's been great as Thanos. He's been great as Cable, even though he didn't get to make it back for a sequel, but we'll talk about that at another date. So I expect Josh Brolin to do great as Hal Jordan, if that's who indeed he is cast as. But it does give me pause to say, well, Josh Brolin is kind of old. Are they doing an older Hal Jordan? Well, in this new DCU or DCEU or whatever the James Gunn Cinematic Universe is going to be called going forward, James Gunn did say when he talked about this show is that he wanted to make this more of a cop drama, saying that we're going to see a bunch of different Lanterns. And since we've already kind of seen some behind the scenes stuff with Nathan Fillion as Guy Gardner, like I said, we only can assume that he's probably going to be Hal Jordan. They can't do Lanterns anything without having Hal Jordan included in it. Now, since it's a cop drama-esque, space cops, I guess they're gonna do more of a, old cop versus new rookie on the scene, on the team cop coming in, one's leaving out. I'm too old for this shit, as they would say in Lethal Weapon.
I'm too old for this shit.
Though I really like a younger Hal Jordan, but I guess we've already seen that with Ryan Reynolds and the bad taste that left in people's mouths. We'll just say Hal Jordan is a little bit older, wiser, and obviously better scripted. Anyway, now, since we're going to get Hal Jordan, possibly, we already have a Guy Gardner. Since we're going to get more Lanterns in this show, who does that leave the door open for? Well, obviously with Guy Gardner and Hal Jordan, we definitely have to get a John Stewart. Big John Stewart fan over here. Not as big as a Hal Jordan fan, but black guy, I gotta support. So that leaves the door open for other people as well. So are we gonna get a Kyle Rayner? Are we gonna get an Alan Scott? I would say we should get an Alan Scott, and if we're gonna cast old Josh Brolin, he's not super old, but if we're gonna cast an older actor to play an older Lantern, why not just do Alan Scott? Alan Scott's like the most forgotten Lantern of the Lantern Corps. We talk about all the other ancillary lanterns, but we never really talk about Alan Scott, and it would be great for them to kind of bring him back in some capacity. That would be a cool thing to do, and just kind of make Alan Scott the chief of the Lanterns. And, it's like, you guys are going out there tearing up the galaxy. I need you to calm it down. I'm gonna cover for it this one time, but never again. Or put your lanterns on the desk. You guys have been suspended. Like every other cop show. But I mean, overall thoughts of this is that I'm very happy with Josh Brolin being cast. Like I said, I did want a younger Hal Jordan, so that way we can see Hal Jordan going further into the future. But when they're doing an older Hal Jordan, I assume that Guy Gardner is going to be the Lantern that we have for the rest of the cinematic universe. Or if they bring in John Stewart, which more than likely they probably will, maybe he will be. Because I know there's a lot of people that grew up in that era where the Justice League Unlimited had John Stewart, and that's everybody's a younger generation's Green Lantern, and I totally get that, but he's not my Green Lantern. I mean, he's my Green Lantern, but he's not my number one Green Lantern. It is Hal Jordan. So, or would they be really setting up some younger people, like I said, like a Kyle Rayner? That would be kind of cool, but less known, and I'm not sure if everybody would jump on board with something like that and just kind of skipping to that young. But that's where my thoughts on this casting. Please tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I wanted to spend a few minutes to talk about it. I didn't want to make this video too long. But if this is the first time that you're on the channel, make sure you subscribe as well as click the notification button so that way you're aware of all the other videos that we do on the channel. I don't know why I got tongue-tied, and I seem to be doing that a lot lately. All right. So with that being said, you guys take care.
Wait, guys, are you still here? I'm glad you're still here. All right, so if you look down, I mean, it's somewhere over here. Look down. We actually have a Patreon. So if you guys watch the show and you really like what we want to do and you want to help support the show and you want to help me get an editor so I can get to sleep at night because I'm really tired and you guys see all my mistakes in the episodes. So please go to patreon.com/thegoods. Give us a penny, give us a nickel, give us $1.
Just don't give us the finger.
Don't do that. But make sure you do donate something because we do have some giveaways. There's posters, there's t-shirts, there's...
I'll sign something for you.
Exactly. So take a look, guys, and help us out. We appreciate it.